Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to answer one of the Selenium interview questions. That is, how to select an option in the drop-down field in Selenium WebDriver. Let me answer. So in Selenium WebDriver, first we have to create an object for the select predefined class. Okay, select predefined class belongs to Selenium library. Okay. So to the constructor of this select class, we have to pass the drop-down field as a web element. After that, we have to use the object reference of the select class, and there are multiple ways to select an option in the drop-down field. That is select by visible text, select by index, select by value. Let me practically demonstrate all these things for you in this session. For that, I'll switch to this Eclipse IDE where I'm going to write the code like this. WebDriver, driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Okay, this will launch the Chrome browser. Now let me import this WebDriver interface from Selenium library and Chrome driver class from Selenium library. After that, I'll simply maximize the browser window, driver.manage.window.maximize. This will maximize the browser window. After that, I will open one application URL where a drop-down field exists. Okay, I'll open this browser and take you to one sample application page or URL where a drop-down field exists. You see, here we have a drop-down field. In this, we have to select an option. I'll copy this URL and paste it here. Once we are taken to that URL, first I need to create an object for the select class. To select an option from this drop-down field, I need to create an object for the select predefined class in Selenium. Select is equal to new select. Like this, I'll create an object. Now I'll import this select predefined class from Selenium library, and this constructor cannot be empty. To this constructor, we have to pass the drop-down field from which we want to select the option as a web element. Okay, first. So before this line itself, we have to create a web element for that particular drop-down field in which we want to select the option. So I'll right click on this drop-down field and inspect. I'll get the HTML code of this drop-down field as an ID. Copy this ID of the drop-down field and create a web element out of it. Driver.findElement by.id. By.id. Provide the ID locator of that drop-down field. And here, the field for the mouse. Create local return type of the find element is web element will come here. Copy this drop-down field web element here, and now use this object reference to select an option from the drop-down field. Select dot, object reference dot. Okay, which option you want? For example, I want to select doc3 option. I can use the text. Select dot, select by visible text. This is one command. Select by visible text. In double quotes, give the exact text that you are seeing on the screen in this option. Doc3. Give doc space 3. That's it. This is the option. Okay, visible. Using the visible text, we are selecting the option. Now run the code. You will see that in the drop-down field, doc3 option will be selected for us in a while. This is one way to select an option from the drop-down field. You see, doc3 option got selected in the drop-down field. Similarly, you can also use other options. Apart from select by visible text, we also have select by index. Okay. Select dot, select by index. Here we have to provide the index value starting with 0. The first option will have the 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, 3 index, 4 index. Let's say I want to select the first option, or otherwise I would like to select the doc one. So index 0, 1. Okay, if you give the index as 1, it will select the doc one option. Okay, now run this code, right click run as Java application. In a while you will see the doc one option will get selected based on the index given. You see, doc one option got selected. What next? There's one more way. That is select by visible text, select by index, and the third one is select by value. Okay, you can also select by value base. Okay, put a semicolon here, provide double quotes. How to select an option from the drop-down field with the help of the value? For that, inspect this drop-down field. So under the select command, there are some options here. You see, option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4, option 5. And let's say I would like to select this doc2 option. It has a value like value attributes values GHI. Copy this GHI and now paste it here. This is what is mean by select by value. Now run this doc2 option should get selected now. With the help of value attribute value of that particular option of the drop-down field, also we can select an option in the drop-down field. So like this, okay, doc2 option will get selected. So hope guys you understood how to select an option in the drop-down field with a different variety of ways like select by visible text, select by index, select by value. So that's all for this session. Thank you. Bye-bye.